beautiful morning here in New Orleans. And nice and still and peaceful. Let's see if I can. Hello everyone and welcome back. This is day 7 for us.
7.
We've made a week. Woohoo, on the boat. So today I thought we'd kind of give you a recap of today. We've stayed in the marina all day, but I'll let Wes kind of tell you why we stayed in the marina and what's been going on with the boat and what our next plans are.
Obviously we had flybridge steering problems, so we got here yesterday. They were supposed to look at it yesterday. They didn't get around to it, so they said they would look at it today. And finally, and we're at Seabrook Marina,
In New
Harbor
Orleans.
and Marina in New Orleans. So they came in today. A guy come looked at it briefly yesterday and said it was something he wasn't familiar with. So the other guy that was came in today, we looked at it before lunch real quick, and then he's like, I got a game plan. I'll go eat lunch and I'll come back. So they did. 2 of them come down and it was definitely air in the lines. That's kind of what I suspected anyway. So there wasn't any leak or anything like that, but the air came from somewhere. Who knows? But they sent me the guy with the mechanic was real good. He sent me all the instructions on how to bleed it again if I need to bleed it, if it gets air in it again and all that stuff. So
if people haven't watched the beginning ones or have missed it, what went wrong?
I lost steering I had steering in the helm but not on the flybridge. So we got it fixed.
And
we're
why
good to go.
Is it important to have steering in the flybridge?
Well, I mean,
what are some of the things that we've encountered where it's been helpful for you? Because it might be helpful for other people.
It would be helpful.
Like when there was
to drive from the flybridge. A lot of times, I had to drive all the way to here in the helm, which I've got good visibility all the way around. It's not like it's in the living area like some boats, like trawlers and that stuff. It's an actual helm. But you still have limited visibility. If you go up on the flybridge, it's right above you. You have great visibility of everything around you, and it would have been a lot easier to deal with the locks and docks and everything. So, and plus coming up here, it would have been a lot cooler to be able to stay up there, and a lot of times than in there because you're covered with glass and stuff. So.
Okay. And then even in the fog, you were saying like our windows in the helm
got the condensation on them and couldn't see anything. Even though the fog lifted, the windows were all condensated on the inside, and we kept having to wipe them and so. But it would just been easier. Yeah.
Sure. And then so our next step from here is hopefully we're leaving out tomorrow morning.
We're hoping to leave in the morning, and we're gonna probably go to somewhere around Gulfport, somewhere right in that area.
Okay.
So it's, yeah.
And it's how far?
About 70 miles.
Okay. And that's how many hours?
About 8 to 10 hours.
Okay. That's a long day again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, this has been a great marina though. They had, if you do have to ever come to this marina, a few different things that was really great is one, they have a gas station, so we were able to get our gas and fuel already here. They have a maintenance place, so they were able to come and do some things. And they even have a dry dock maintenance. I mean, so,
yeah,
for those who might need that. The other things are, they have a laundromat here, so that was nice. And
courtesy car.
Yeah.
They did have a
that
courtesy
was
car. We
well,
were able to run to Walmart real quick and do a little shopping and
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah.
that was nice.
It scared the bejeebies out of me
It's
because apparently it had no shocks, and
yeah,
every time we hit a certain, it would like bounce. I don't think I've
yeah,
ever ridden in a car with no shocks since I was maybe a kid. I don't know, maybe
yeah.
the old hay
So,
tracks.
but it's a good
But it
place
was
to
great.
stop. Good place to
Yeah,
stop.
so nice. The people here are so nice, and they were so helpful with anything we've needed. So
So far, they've been real
yeah,
good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So we're hoping to get out of here in the morning.
All right, we'll keep you updated, and we are going to try to remember to put the mics on. I know somebody had reached out, and so if you notice that we had videos up and then I took them down, it was because I was trying to be more cognizant of that, and I'll try to be more remembering those kinds of things, or at least try to fix it to where you can see the visual, and I'll try to re-record over it or something like that later. But thank you guys. We appreciate the comments. Let us know. And if you have any questions, we'd be glad to
Yeah,
try to answer them. We're so new at this, but you might have questions that you're going,
yeah.
we're trying to do this, and what do we do?
And we got buddy of mine, Rick's on his way.
He's just your buddy?
He just
He's,
landed.
he's not my buddy?
He's your buddy.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding. He's
he's
our
a buddy of
friend.
ours.
I'm kidding.
And he just landed, so he'll be here after a little bit, and he'll be with us on the remainder of the trip. And
The remainder?
the remainder till we get to Florida.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we get to, we don't have any more locks to go through, which is sad. But because we could have had him on, she could have filmed going through the locks and everything, and we'll talk a lot about locks because they're intimidating, and there's a certain way you do them and stuff like that, and there's a way you set up for the locks, and I think that was and yesterday was I think we may have covered that was the least amount of travel day. Literally, we went 5 miles, and I was smoked. We went through the first lock at 5:30, and then the first lock was Harvey Lock, and it wasn't that bad at all. I mean, it was intimidating. They only dropped us, no, they raised us 1.5 feet, and then we went to the industrial lock, and then we had to. I guess I was pretty wore out already because I had to hover with the boat. There was nowhere to tie off of for like 4 hours, and then Eric was indisposed, so I had to literally do the lock by myself. And but luckily the guy was real good, and it went fine. He threw the rope down to me. I tied on the rope. A lot of these locks, make sure you have a long rope, a dock line. He said I have to have a minimum of 75 foot. I didn't have a dock line that was 75 foot, so I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? Well, I had bought an anchor for the stern, and I bought a roll of 100-foot rope for that, and so I took it off that anchor real quick, and that's what he fed up, and that's what we docked with and or locked with, was that. Yeah. So, but there's a way to set things up to make it a little bit easier for you, and I had that kind of set up, and I made it happen. I made it work, and we got through safe and sound, and yeah.
He did a great job. I don't know, I don't know how people try to do it alone. I'm sure that happens more often than we know.
Not on a boat this size, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've learned a lot, and hopefully, as we learn some things, we can share some
with
things
you guys.
with you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, today we didn't have a whole lot of videos and pictures you won't see, so I might start adding and combining together different days as we go along. I'm a little behind still, so but bear with us, and just know that we appreciate you guys, and feel free to holler at us, and blessings to you all.